Welcome back for another video. In this one we're going to take a look at my Miles Davis-Walkin album collection here. Up until a couple of days ago, the 2006 Concord CD version, which is the one I'm holding in my hand, is the only version of this album that I owned. I had heard other versions like in digital, but for a while this was it for me. But I always knew that there was better sounding versions out there, so I picked up the ones that we see behind this CD here. I'll talk about those in a moment, and this doesn't sound bad. I mean, if you're not, huge into this album, and at the time of me buying this, I wasn't. I was just really just buying Miles Davis albums to try out, and there are some really good standout tracks on here, and I'll talk about those once we look at the vinyl versions. But yeah, this is not a bad place to start. I don't believe it has any extra photos. Maybe it does. I haven't looked inside here in a long time. No, it does not. But it has some interesting essays about the album. The engineer talks about on this one. This is just a compilation, really, coming from a 10-inch record or two. Sounds great. I mean, other recordings sound better, but I can't say much about this. I'm just trying to cover all the CD versions, but the image looks great. The album image. It looks great on every release. I would say it probably looks its best on this version here. And there's also an ERC edition that is super expensive that I will never buy because I'm not looking to spend, $300 or double that or more on a single record. I mean, I think it's great that, it's fully tube cut and everything, and but here's the XR-CD edition that came out in 1998. I have not had time to listen to this one, but I have other XR-CD discs that sound great. Classical music, some other Miles Davis stuff, and other jazz XR-CDs. So there it is. I don't doubt that this doesn't sound great. I mean, we'll flip through the booklet here. Any additional photos? No, there's just... I'm talking about recording the album here. Yeah, I don't doubt this doesn't sound great. I mean, I bet it sounds fantastic. So I'll put this card up here at there's the front page. But yeah. Will I continue buying these? Yes, if I can find them for a good deal. These can be pricey at times, so yeah. So another one that I have listened to, we'll just stack these, is the 1959 Mono. Pretty well used, but it sounds pretty good. And I do have it in a sleeve, but I don't have it in a non-paper sleeve since it's, pretty used. And I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it, so strange enough, it's in an RCA sleeve here, which I found kind of odd. But there's the back, and does have that old record smell. And this tape smell, because the seller packed it really well. But so some of the standout songs, are they actually on the back? Yes. So we have the title track is great. I don't really care for much for that. Solar's good. You don't know what love is, and Love Me or Leave Me. We have a great lineup here. Miles Davis on trumpet, of course. J.J. Johnson on trombone. Lucky Thompson on tenor sax. Horace Silver on piano. Percy Heath on bass, and Kenny Clark on drums. See, the Miles Davis Sextet. It was originally released in 1957. This is a 1959 copy. I think I already said that. Guess I'll show the record. Nice thick vinyl. Unlike the 80s copy. There it is. Doesn't skip or anything. It's just well used, but you know, taken care of. And you know, for the price I saw it for, you know, it was a little bit expensive, but I thought, why not? You know, it's got the deep groove, like all original Prestige records do. Which, what a fantastic album. And now to the 1986 Fantasy Edition. Great image. I haven't listened to this copy just yet, but you can tell they just kind of photocopied or copied the original. So this is a 1986 OJC. I thought this was going to come out in the new OJC series. I could have sworn I saw that on that announced, but actually Miles Davis's first album on Prestige is being re-released. The one with the so it's like the green tree scene, you know, the black trees with the green background. I do have a copy of that with the blue background instead. I will be updating my Miles Davis, or that album collection video. That's a, I think, 2000s OJC. But anyways, yeah, this looks pretty much the same as the original. It's just on thinner vinyl. And I put it in a MoFi sleeve. It does not have that deep groove, but that's fine. Yeah, it's on much lighter weight vinyl. I think this might be in stereo. Not really sure. But, you know. Got this one on the inexpensive as well. Yeah, just top-notch Miles Davis stuff, or tracks here. Walkin is starts off with a great tempo. It has a lot of drive. The other tracks are more laid back, which coming to an end, the album to a good relaxing end is Love Me or Leave Me. I don't see myself buying any more copies of this particular album. I mean, I think I have the best ones, and that's it. You know, I won't be sitting here buying, 5-6 copies of an album anymore. 2 at the most. More if I just haven't found the best one, and I'll probably sell off copies that I deem not all that great. So yeah, that's the Miles Davis-Walkin collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and come back for another video coming soon.